Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody right there.
Get involved.
Everybody just come on now. Come on now.
Hi, this is Sarah from the Partnership for the Public Good, and I'm here today with Katie Trombley from one of our partner organizations, Western New York Independent Living. Thanks for being here with us today, Katie.
No problem, thank you.
So Katie, can you tell us about what Western New York Independent Living does and what the sort of services that you provide?
Sure. Western New York Independent Living is a family of 5 agencies, 3 independent living centers, Mental Health Peer Connection, and Oahu is just for Native American services, serving people with disabilities to assist them in achieving their goals. That can include independent living skills, peer counseling, so people with disabilities, helping people with disabilities to navigate all these huge systems that are out there, advocacy, transition services, information and referral, of course, to refer to other services. But our goal is to ultimately provide employment supports, housing supports, social supports, whatever the person may need to achieve their goals, to make sure that they have the maximum quality of life and to be equal as a person with a disability.
Okay, excellent. And on the radio show you talked about sort of 3 main areas where people with disabilities sometimes faced particular challenges, and they're transportation, housing, and employment. Can you tell us a little bit in each one of those, sort of the challenges that people face?
Sure. With housing, it's accessible housing. Making sure that it's accessible to people with disabilities, whether they're in a wheelchair or whether they need a grab bar or a roll-in shower or a widened door, whatever it might be. First floor is often something we see. And then to make sure that it's equitable for that person with a disability, so that way they're living in conditions that they should be. With transportation, it's making sure that people have access to public transportation. Most people don't realize if there's not a public bus route here in Erie County or Niagara County, that there's not a paratransit route. Paratransit being accessible for people in wheelchairs. And also access to the community at large. If you're only kept within a certain epicenter of public transportation, that means you can't get to other jobs, you can't get to your social needs, you can't get to your family. And to make sure that people can do that. And then with employment, just making sure the employer knows how to work with a person with a disability, but also to help them to see that people with disabilities are viable candidates, that people aren't discriminated against based on their disability, but also how do you advocate for yourself and empower yourself as a person with a disability to say, I need larger font on my screen, or I might need a chair that's rolling, or to have different orthopedic needs, or I might have a service dog. How do you overcome that obstacle with an employer who may see that as a liability?
Okay. And so if people want to get in touch with Western New York Independent Living, how might they do that? Sure.
There's a couple ways. First, you can always go to our main number, which is 716-836-0822. That'll take you right into our center. It goes to all 3 of our main centers in Batavia, Niagara Falls, and Buffalo. So depending on where you live, you can call. You can go to our website at www.wnyil.org, or you can go to our Facebook pages, which are also at Winnell, and we have ILNC, which is Niagara County, ILGR, which is Genesee Region, MHPC is Mental Health, and Oahu is our Native American Services.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for telling us about all the services that you all provide, and hopefully this is helpful to somebody out there.
Yes, and just call us.
Everybody over there.
Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.